All right. So is this training heat like this, does it help or hurt in the long run?
I think it helps. I think it's nice coming out in the sun every day. Yeah, definitely better to be sunny than cold.
Chicago's going to be humid. We know it's going to be a little bit of a challenge out there. Going on the road to a place like that, what's the biggest challenge? Is it the travel? Is it the opponent? Is it the environment?
A combination of all three. I don't think one sort of outweighs the other. You just sort of have to prepare properly, and yeah, obviously it's a little bit further than what the games in our league are, but it's part and parcel of the league.
Yeah, the league it's a big country. It's a lot of travel. How much getting used to does that take?
Yeah, a little bit. Like for me personally, I play international football too, so it's like you travel 4 hours. Different countries in Europe sometimes. So it's for me, it's something that I'm used to. So it's not too big of a difference, let's say.
This team has probably exceeded a lot of people's expectations so far this year. What has gone so well?
I just think from day one the group's been really together, and the style of play. I think everyone's just bought into it straight away, and obviously we had a pre-season, 6 weeks to sort of really try and nail it down, and we started the season well. Had a little sort of dip for a couple of weeks, which was expected, and we know we bounced back from that, and obviously we're sitting top of the league at the minute. It's a good position to be.
Even in the loss to Houston, you guys showed an ability to continue to answer and come back. Somebody scores a goal late, you get one after that. Where does that ability to answer the bell time and again come from?
I think it just all comes from training. We work hard, and I think we're a very fit team, so we can go until the end. I think no one in the league scored more sort of goals past the 80th minute than us, so I think definitely fitness is definitely a key to that.
How much does the system that Mikey has you in, how much does it help you or allow you to kind of play freely and play your style, but also take that style and fit it into the grand scheme?
Yeah, it's a style of play that's attacking, and you create a lot of chances, and I think obviously we have a lot of possession, so I think that sort of wears teams down, and I think that sort of plays a part in later in games they might get a bit tired and we're maybe a little bit fresher, and I think it's definitely works in our favour.
So what's the status for Saturday?
Anibal right now he has a little bit of it's not an injury, but he's just coming back from a big time with the national team, so he has a little bit of a sensation in his leg, so we're not going to bring him on the trip. We're going to let him focus on recovery because the long term having as many guys as possible is by far the most important thing.
More preventative than anything?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Correct.
And then getting Luca Del Torre back.
It's amazing. Yeah. Saw his face in there immediately, big smile on everybody's faces. It's so good to have one of your brothers back, and he had a great tournament and great adventure with the national team. But I think all of us are happy to have him back. I think he's happy to be back. This is his home, and we're really excited.
And the way that you guys are able to play, having several starters out, what did you learn about your team and the depth that you really do have here?
I think what we learned was when we're all united by our convictions and our effort, that anything is possible. You can do the unbelievable. So missing guys, next guy steps in with clarity, with conviction, and with high intensity. You can win games, and there's no excuse in this league not to be competitive and not to give yourself the best chance of winning. We know that winning and losing is a razor-thin line. It's an edge that's so difficult to predict, but what you can do is make sure that everybody is ready to give yourselves the best chances.
You guys have been down or fallen down or given up equalizers late in matches, but it seems like time and again you find a way to get that back and end up on top. What goes into that? Is it a mentality? Is it an effort? Is it a conditioning? What's the secret? Yeah,
I think it starts with our game intention, right? And our game intention is to go after the game, to score goals and impact the flow of the game. We've said that from day one. It's ingrained in my head. You can see how it is, and it's ingrained in our DNA. So we always go for more. If we're winning a game 1-0, we want the 2-0. If we have the 4-0, we want the 5-0. Conversely, if we are losing a game 0-3, we want 1-3. We believe in scoring goals, going after the game, and what can happen at times is you might lose a lead because you take that risk. But it also means that you probably have the spirit to come fighting back from a deficit.
Specifically with Chicago, what challenge do they offer?
Really well coached team. So obviously I have experience working with Greg. I have tremendous respect for him. Fantastic values as a person, family guy, who knows how to instill a culture and a really clear game model. So they'll be well organized, they'll be well trained, they'll have their ideas really clear. And then the second thing is I think their front four are as explosive as any in the league. So in transitions, we're going to have to be really sharp.
Have y'all gotten used to these 4-hour flights yet?
I think that's a better question for the players because, fortunately for me, it's a lot less physically demanding to get up and coach on the sideline. But I think it is what it is. I don't know I don't know if you ever get used to it, but what I do know is we have a belief that it's not a deterrent to giving yourself a chance of winning. We know that you can put a road performance with your preparation, your routines, and your mentality that can help you gain 3 points on the road.
You've talked about seeing the team not thinking as much and go out and reacting. When they're around each other, do you see a change? Do you see change in interactions, mentality, general demeanor at all as you continue to have success?
Yeah, I think just every week we're together, you see these guys more and more gelled, more and more connected, more and more caring for each other. And all of that comes with getting to know each other on and off the field.
And how much fun are you having in there?
It's the best adventure of my life. I think it's the biggest honor to represent a community like San Diego that's so passionate about one, their city and their region, and then two, the sport of football. And you can see it in every game how passionate La Frontera is. You can see it with how many fans wait in the parking lot just to say hi. And I'm talking, little 7-year-old kids, and we're talking grown adults. So it's the adventure of a lifetime, and what I'm trying to do is make sure that I enjoy every second of it, and that means the good and the bad, but also that I'm giving everything, making sure that whenever this adventure is over for me, that I can look back and know that I gave everything to the club, the players, and the people of the community.
And then finally for me, your playbook, how much of it have you been able to fully open up, and how much more do you still feel like you can push these guys and try even some more new and creative, unique things?
I think we've opened it up about as much as we will for the first season, because the most important thing is to get the basics plus some of their first level nuances down, like memory, you know what I mean, muscle memory. And then knowing that we do a lot of things really good, and then we have a preseason next year to continue adding layers. But I think a lot of people talk about the 1% in terms of the margins, and we agree with that. But we also agree on just doing the 99% really, really well, and we focus on that as well.